Now, there is not any graphic footage or images included. However, there is a very upsetting sequence that happens at the end of this story. Tom Hawks was a 39-year-old father of 2 teenage boys. He had previously been married to his boys' mother, but they had ultimately gotten a divorce. That year, Tom and his 2 sons were at this local chili cook-off in their neighborhood in Newport Beach, California, when Tom was looking out across the sea of people and he sees this stunningly beautiful woman. And just a few years later, in 1989, they got married in front of 150 of their closest friends and family. And then after the wedding, Jackie moved in with Tom and his 2 boys. And even though the boys' mother was still alive, they began calling Jackie Mom, because Jackie not only lived with them, then in 2004, they got some unexpected news. Jim notices a couple of oddities. He sees there are lines hanging over the side of the boat that should have been stowed. And Tom was known for being incredibly meticulous and orderly. I mean, that yacht was spick and span always. And so he would not have left these lines draped over the edge of the boat unless he was on board, and he wasn't. And so they hang up, and Jim is left thinking, what's going on here? And then Jim remembers there's this woman that Tom and Jackie had hired. Her name was Patricia. They think they see what looks like a bloody handprint inside the boat. And so as soon as Alonzo got caught red-handed, he began to clam up. It was pretty obvious he did not want to say anything else. And since the police really needed something to happen with this case, Alonzo was a young guy, very impressionable. He was in his early to mid-20s, and he was actually a jailer. He is in fact an international assassin that people paid him to kill people, but only bad people, Skylar said. During and after the murders, murdered Tom and Jackie in the worst way imaginable. They took their camera. Alonzo would ultimately be sentenced to 20 years in prison. Jennifer would be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And John Kennedy and Skylar were sentenced to death.